Hello, everyone. Welcome to another scene for Living World of Darkness Rage Across New York. In this scene, we have Aedan, who has contacted Saoirse and says that he has urgent information for her. So she has rushed to the Sept and is meeting him at the Fianna Castle. And that is where we will begin our scene. As she walks in with a curious look on her face and curiosity and concern, wondering what Aedan needs to talk to her about.
Yeah, when she comes in, she'll see Aedan on the phone to somebody. She'll hear like Darcy as he hangs up the phone and clicks it, and he'll turn, look around, and smile when he sees her. Like, oh, there you are. You know what I mean?
She'll smile and kind of give a little wave. Hey, what's up?
Hi, how are you doing? Yeah, uh, one of the kin is after dying in the middle of the cairn. One of ours.
What? What happened?
There's some feast or something, like a party or something, and next thing you know, he just collapsed. He started vomiting blood, but even the guy's breath didn't work on him.
Oh no.
That's not the worst bit.
She kind of cocks her head
Yeah.
like, okay.
Yeah, he kind of sits her down. You know what I mean? And we'll look at her very seriously. It's like, right. So we checked his phone and we're checking him out and all that, and we found pictures of Alana there,
Alana.
but it wasn't Alana. If you get what I'm saying.
She wrinkles her face like she scrunches it down and frowns.
It looked exactly like her, but she was using her hands.
Her eyes go wide.
Yeah. Now, they weren't the
Who would
most
want?
flattering pictures, but the point I'm trying to make is she called us. And she was hoping, we posed at the kinfolk, and she was hoping he would drink the drink she gave him from a flask. And
Who'd want to pose as Alana and kill somebody?
that comes to the next point. We got another message off the phone going, tell Alana we're coming for her. HD. The initials, like.
HD.
Yeah. Do you know anything about that? Or anything like that?
She shakes her head. No, I don't. And Alana's she's been with us most of the time. Like she's hardly ever alone. She's either at the apartment or here on Sept.
Could it have been an enemy before we came to here, do you think?
I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what she got up to before I got here. Maybe she did something with her previous pack and made an enemy. Don't know.
Maybe, but we traced the address back to Staten.
Staten Island, isn't that where all the black spiral dancers are?
Nod.
Oh no.
Aye. Now, I have a couple of theories, particularly one that's quite plausible, but I don't know how it fits with Alana. It's something to do with Chloe, and we went up there hunting spirals, but it wouldn't fit with the why they're coming after Alana, if you get me.
I Yeah, it's entirely separate. I
So,
know.
so he kind of just spreads his hands. What we're gonna do is Felix is looking through the phone to see if he can find anything. Jacob's gonna let a howl out about the kinfolk and all that, and myself and Balian are gonna see his family and see what we can find out. You need
What
to
do you
talk
want?
to Alana.
But what else do you want me to do?
Mention it to the kin never to go out near Staten Island, and basically, I think we're gonna have to start checking what people are bringing in.
I I will put up a notice where the kin can see, and all the off-sept kin. I'll make personal visits.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do. You kind of think coordinate with Jacob because he's going to check out the flask. So maybe if you guys want to coordinate with him and see what you can find,
She'll nod. All right.
work together. And do you know what I mean? I know Teresa has a lot of street connections, so maybe he can spreads his hands like I'm not sure. You know,
She actually ponders for a moment. There's something we've been working on that I wonder if this might be connected to it.
oh,
I I don't remember if you heard about the people that were wearing animal masks and going around killing others.
Oh, do you think it might? He kind of like rubs his chin. Do you
But
think it
why
might
would
have
they?
something to do with that?
Maybe, but I don't know why they'd specifically target Alana. It was me and Teresa that was doing most of the back talking, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, he
So
kind of
not.
he just nods. It's weird. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of things that were. I think this is only at the start. There's so many puzzle pieces that we haven't even found yet.
I think maybe she's a target because she's met us.
We thought that's the reason why maybe they were using her, um, because you know she's uh, a menace and people would react a certain way. Do you get what I'm saying?
She nods. No, I do. And if, of course, yet another Fiona Metis killed another kinfolk, even though it was one of ours, why would
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, he nods almost like yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
trying to
That's what I.
instill that fear of Metis?
It mightn't even be that. It could be a way to take her down, if you get what I'm saying. I mean, think about it. It's perfect because some of us will be more inclined to snap very quickly. So their first assumption would be the Metis has done this, so let's kill it. Do you know? It's twisted.
Okay. And
Now, see,
some people don't like to see Metis attain rank, and she's about to be Adrian.
it mightn't be just due to that. It could be just a target. That's what I mean. Mightn't have nothing to do with the fact she's trying to go for Adrian. It mightn't. I don't think so. Anyway, I think this is far beyond that.
Oh, I do too. We have to find out why and figure out what HD stands for.
Yeah, HD. So I don't know. I don't know.
But
There's a lot of things that are not adding up. You know,
Black Spiral Dancers, that's kind of a big deal.
if yeah, we were gonna go out there, but there's no point in trudging around Staten. There's just too much of a risk. Not with anything anything concrete like.
She kind of nods
You know?
profusely, like, yeah, that was a smart idea.
Yeah, no, he gives a smile back. You know, yeah, totally. But yeah, no, there's yeah, but about actually, I was actually going to talk to you actually because fuck, you're at the age, you know, you kind of it's you. Like, I'm gonna try and meet with Teresa. If you could just put a word in that I'm looking for her.
All right, why?
It's about the chiminage.
She kind of gets a surprised look on her face. Oh?
Well, I'm a foster now.
She smiles. I know, I wanted to properly congratulate you.
Gives a grin. Basically, what I want to do is I want to meet with Teresa, fostering to fostering. Do you know? Sort this shit out.
She'll nod. Do you mind if I come?
Sure. I mean, if anyone knows what I'm saying, it's you half the time.
I.
I'm not trying to start a war. You say very calmly. I'm just making sure my pack is covered. Do you know?
The only issue that we had with your pack was that it appeared that the chiminage wasn't going to get done simply because she's a menace.
It's nothing to do with the fact she's a menace. I can actually tell you that for a fact.
Then
10
what's
Point
the
heard the
word?
stuff. 10 Point heard the stuff from the Windspirits or herself. That it was Alana's death, not Felix's death. That's the only
It
thing
was
I'm pissed off about.
it was both. She took responsibility for both. Her hands being frozen was hers, and getting everybody on Sep to do the chiminage was his. She took responsibility for both as the rank and theurge, and all she was asking was for people to do it. She wasn't even going to mention Felix until after she had a conversation with Jacob that did not go well.
Probably not, no, because Teresa kind of did what an alpha would do in that situation. It just nod. You know, Pac gets threatened, alpha response. I'm not, just shrugs. You know, it's what any of us would have done. So, I'm going to meet with her. We're going to pay the chimnage, but we're going to try work it out in ways that both my pack and her pack, your pack, are satisfied. Because I don't want to start a pack war, particularly with my own kind. Smile.
She'll smile. I don't either. I don't want to be at war with your pack. I don't want to be at war with you. You're my best friend. At least I think we still are.
Of course we are. That's what. Why do you think I'm meeting with Teresa? Do you know what I mean? There's been enough ripples already. Saoirse, we've caused enough damage.
We
We've
just don't
done
want.
stupid things.
We just don't want our
So,
packmate to die.
well, look, we'll sort it out. We'll see it. We'll see what happens. I'm going to be as amicable as I can and fostering to fostering. Do you know?
She nods. All right, I'll let her know.
He'll just nod, almost smiling. You know what I mean? It's like, don't worry. Like I said, I'm coming here as a matter of peace. No intention, no nefarious schemes. Me and Teresa are going to work it out one way or the other.
So are
He'll
you?
smile quite reassuringly, like looking at her like, it's fine, I got this. You know what I mean?
She actually smiles and she's like, "So are you acting as alpha while Benchy's gone?"
I'm the higher rank, so it
I,
would make sense, right?
I would, and honestly, it would make me happy if you were.
I'm not cut out for alpha. He'll smile.
Well, at least temporarily while she's gone. And
That's
I actually plan to talk to Benchy when she comes back, because for the same reason I don't want pack war, and I really think that two Fiona Galliard should get along.
Banshee's good. Problem with Banshee is she's like us. She's Fiona. She's passionate.
Just passionate about different things, I suppose.
Some of us grew up tough, Saoirse. We both did. Some of us have had that beaten into us all our lives. Banshee wasn't like me, or even like you in a certain way. She doesn't come from Silver Tara. She's from Tri-Spiral.
I know.
They're just as tough as us. You know? A smile. She's got a good heart. It's just, she's passionate. You know?
She nods. And probably just as stubborn as I am, too.
He just nods, but she's a good alpha. She leads us well. She understands. And she's whipped us into shape. And he'll smile at her. That's why we're meeting here. It's Banshee's idea.
All right. I'll tell Teresa.
There's a smile.
You're going to bring 10 points?
I'll bring 10 points because Theurge's she'll mention it about the spirits and all that. So there's no clarification. There's no messing around. This is what we know. This is what we were told. Do you know what I'm saying? Simple, straightforward to the point. And 10 points doesn't lie. He says quite assuredly.
She'll nod.
It should be just a straightforward meeting. Do you know?
She nods. Aye.
The moment it's done, if both parties are happy, me and her and Balin will pay the chimnage. I believe Banshee's already in the process of paying it, basically, when she's over in Poland.
Saoirse smiles, and there's actually some tears in her eyes when you say that.
Smile at her. You're fine, lass.
Thank you. I appreciate it a lot.
I had to grow up sometime, didn't I? Smile.
I'm
Yeah.
glad to see that you're growing up, and she'll give him a hug.
He'll just nod. She will notice Aedan does look a bit different. His eyes look a bit harder. You know what I mean? There's not that bright, childish spark to him as much. The challenge was rough.
I'll tell you what. When we get all this settled, we get this other thing with Alona straightened out.
Yeah.
We'll sit down and we'll talk about it. We'll hang out.
Grins. There is something I have to tell you.
What's that?
I'm married.
Her eyes go wide and her jaw drops. What do you mean you're married? And you got married
Yeah,
without
looks
me?
around. Yeah, yeah, I did. I got married. Yeah,
She
it was a
playfully
Vegas wedding.
punches. She playfully punches you in the chest because that's about all she can reach.
I smiled down at her. It was a Vegas wedding.
Of course, you went off to Vegas and you got married because I wasn't there to talk you out of it. That's why you went. That's why you didn't tell me because you knew I'd talk you out of it.
He grins. It was her idea. Never been to Vegas before.
Well, when do I get to meet her?
Well, I was going to ask you. I was going to pop the question to her. Do you want to meet my wife?
Of course, I want to meet your wife. Why wouldn't I?
He'll look around and look right, lean right down. She's not like us, do you know?
I mean, she's not kin.
You kind of look at her like, yeah,
She just a normal human then, or something else?
something a wee bit different.
All
Just keep
right,
that one down low, will you?
I will keep that between us.
I'm sure you saw her in the fucking paper as he looks down, rubbing his head.
Wait, is she the one? Endron.
Yeah, that was her idea. She wanted to help.
I see. Well, that was quite a move that she made, I suppose. But did she even tell you about it?
Oh, of course. He smiles. Why do you think I was so calm?
Even though she told you, I'm sure it still didn't sit well when you saw it in the paper.
No, it did. He looks through. No, it didn't. With this nod. There is one thing about her, and you'll see him actually tighten up a bit, and he will actually hold her hands, and you'll see his hands shake. She's dying.
Saoirse's face falls. What did she have?
Cancer.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, well, he'll smile kind of sadly. There's nothing we can't, you know. So I married her. He smiles.
Well, I admire you for doing that, making her final days enjoyable. Make very happy memories.
Yeah, he'll just nod, and he'll.
And all the more reason for me to meet her ASAP, because she can't pass on to the next world without having known Saoirse O'Brien.
He'll grin at her. I think I've rubbed off on you too much, Anne.
No, not all.
But yeah, look, I'm probably gonna need you over these couple of weeks. It's gonna be hard,
I'll be here as much as I can for you.
Just bear with me. There'll be some days I won't be myself,
Of course. Understand.
You just give a smile, you just give a smile, she doesn't even need to roll peony. I think she knows Aedan long enough now to know he's not very well.
Oh yeah, definitely. And she will she'll give him another hug.
But yeah, enough of that. He kind of tries to be the macho man type thing. Look,
right. She even backs up and kind of rolls her shoulders back and is like, yeah, enough of that.
Enough of that. Yeah, enough of that. They both do the macho man type stare, and he's like, "Look, I just wanted to make sure you guys knew about this, Alana business, before anyone else did, so you don't have a panic, all right?" I
appreciate that a lot, and everyone's clear that this is not Alana actually doing this, right?
Oh, we established that. Oh no, all of us there, Jacob, everybody was there. We even in the moment we saw her using her hands, we're like, "That's not Alana." So it's all. We're even going to state that in the. Well, basically, Jacob's probably going to have a talk with Alana, but everyone's clear with it. No, we all know it wasn't her.
Of course, he'll probably just cover bases. He'll have to talk with her and use, his Philodox mumbo
Oh
jumbo.
yeah. But sure, we I was talking to him, and it's pretty much established. He knows it's not her, but he has to do due
I,
process and shite.
of course,
Do you know?
of course,
But basically, send to Lana, see what you can find out. If she needs a team to go with her, just send the word. Do you know?
I'll definitely let you know if we need
He
help.
just gives a grin.
You, you and 10 Points are both invited to help us with whatever we need.
He gives a smile. We'll do what we can. After all, I got a mobile fucking horse on me. Winks at her.
Now, don't go doing that too often, or you're gonna have more altercations like you had afterward. And I wasn't too happy about that either. I was actually about to step in when Felix did, and then just decided to keep my mouth shut.
What was I supposed to do? Can't let that fucker talk to me like that.
I know, but just be careful. And you might want to tell her that if you do that again, immediately afterwards shift back to Homid or Glabro.
He'll grin at her. I was just improvising. Do you know what I mean? But fuck yeah. No, I see your point. He just nods, but I just couldn't let him talk about my packmate like that. Even if she's my Omega, can't do that.
She nods because she definitely understands that. Pack's family. And even though we didn't end up in the same pack, you're still my family.
If he talked shit about you, Saoirse, I would have broken his jaw, and you know I would have.
I know.
Right, I better get going because Bailey's going to be pinging me in a few minutes. But let the pack
Alright.
know and let Teresa know that about the chiminage thing. That I'm just looking to meet and hash this thing out proper ways. But yeah, you
I
give a smile.
get this
I'll ring
done.
you about.
Get this done as soon as possible. She only has till Monday, so hopefully tomorrow, right?
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I'm looking to do. And he'll smile.
Alright.
I'll give you a ring about the. You know, you give her just a smile. You see this kind of lovey-dovey like smile, basically.
She grins. Alright. I will talk
I
to
have
you
to
later
find you a fella
then.
soon. As he like gives her playful nods as he's walking off.
She rolls her eyes and shakes her head.
What? If you're gonna get married, I have to meet him. I have to meet him.
Of course. Well, I'm not going to do what you did and just go off and marry somebody you've never known before.
Grin at her. Besides, I might be having a proper wedding, and make sure you're my best man as he winks out after like playfully sticks out his tongue as he's walking off.
You better.
And yeah, he just swaggers away, waving as he's walking off with a big smile on his face.
She smiles and she waits for him to leave, and then she'll um, send a message through her pack link about everything that she's learned. And as she's on her way back home, what a mess this can be. And that is where we will end our scene. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. See you next time.